This probably like the realest shit I ever wrote, man. Real talk. Need y'all to listen. They say money come quicker during time. Come quicker during time. Lord knows I've been patient, but I'm still yet to see it. Trying to stare at it till I go blind. Got so many dreams that make them seem real. Feel like I lost my mind, but I guess that's a sign. Then I'm finally focused. When I make it, I'ma be just fine. If they say I'm a flop, then you know them niggas lying. Man, you know them niggas lying. Cause when this shit pop, I'ma be on top. So far out that it look like a nigga flying. Can a young have a break from all the hit to talk? Cause this shit not smart to think it'll make me stop. Well, all it really does is make the next 16 high. Got them surrounded like Eminem in the parking lot. Not an issue for niggas to talk about. So you can take the lumps and try to walk it out. If not, I guess I gotta pull a chopper out. I turn dangerous. And if they mess with us, then them things are bust. Got an ass on my chest and I can't be touched. See the drama shit really anything to us. Yeah, ain't no friend to us. I'm taking so much. Now it's time to fight back. Yeah, it's time to fight back. Yeah, they took the first shot, but I guarantee you this, that the young gun had the last shot. This ain't the first time they done it, and it won't be the last. Wait, dog, matter of fact, this will be a last. Cause the next time y'all hate, I'ma put your bitch ass on blast. Man, the younger body scream, almost do anything for cash. Even if I work till I crash, I'm trying to make it pass. All the things that held me back, I'm trying to take out all the trash. It's messing for the mass. I'm about to have the game of smash. And if you don't believe me or don't wanna see it, I'ma tell the whole world y'all can go ahead and kiss my ass. Got them surrounded like Eminem in the parking lot. Not an issue for niggas to talk about. So you can take the lumps and try to walk it out. If not, I guess I gotta pull a chopper out. I turn dangerous. And if they mess with us, then them things are bust. Got an ass on my chest and I can't be touched. Man, the drama shit really anything to us. Yeah, ain't no friend to us. Got us surrounded like Eminem in the parking lot. Not an issue for niggas to talk about. So you can take the lumps and try to walk it out. If not, I guess I gotta pull a chopper out. I turn dangerous. And if they mess with us, then them things are bust. Got an ass on my chest and I can't be touched. Man, that drama shit really anything to us. Yeah, ain't no friend to us. Malik Young. Work, work, work. Higher learning. Work, work, work. I'm out. Work, work, work.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Everybody here? We all good? Everybody here?
What's
Everybody
good?
good?
Who's this guy over here?
Who is that guy?
Who
Got a haircut?
This
guy.
It's some nigga over here that's look. I don't know if Corey gonna fuck with this nigga just coming up here taking the nigga name. His moniker. I don't know if Corey gonna be cool with that. If I ask Corey, I'm sure he gonna tell me don't fuck with this.
Well, Corey is currently wilding out about contracts, so you know we had to get somebody else to fill in.
Okay. Shout out to
I just wanted the numbers. That's all I wanted. They need to be accounted.
Oh man, but y'all know what it is, man. Conversation at the Shop, episode 92. I was gonna say 22. I thought I was on Fight Night.
No, you're not invited to Fight Night.
92 episodes. I'm not invited to Fight Night. What?
Anyway, you're invited to do one thing.
Speaking of Fight Night, I'm smoking this Corey pack like I do every fucking week on Thursday. You know?
Oh no, you got some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You must have got some bullshit because you don't be smoking me.
Make sure y'all tune in, man. Fight Night Thursday.
You don't be smoking me.
Smoke this nigga every week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Someone lied to you. They got you.
Yeah.
They got you on that one. They straight up lied.
Just smoking good shit, man.
You got that bullshit over there.
It's very loud.
Before we get into all our intros and topics today, we're gonna pay some bills, as my boy says. Hey man, Golden Back Basketball doing a raffle, $25 raffle, man. Hey dog, for a PS5, 65-inch TV, and a $250 Foot Locker gift card, man. All you gotta do is follow Golden Basketball on Facebook and IG. The Cash App and everything is in the post that I'm finna share now. Golden Basketball. Make sure that you follow the page. Send your DM with your full name, your phone number, your email, and once the money is received, Cash App, they will send you a picture of your filled out ticket. Now, Lil Bro gonna come up here later on today, hopefully, and tell y'all how long the raffle gonna be going for, and when they gonna do the live drawing and stuff on that. So y'all make sure y'all put your money in. Yes, everybody on the show is eligible to win. Yes, he's my little brother, but if I win, I probably will donate that motherfucker unless it's a PS5. But I probably would donate everything else.
To me.
Nah, donate it all, nigga.
Donate it all?
To me.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I can't donate it all to y'all, man.
You can. No, what do you mean you can? You absolutely can.
I'm gonna put it towards our 100th episode and the things we have to do for our 100th episode.
So I just get it on the 100th episode. I'm cool. I can wait. I gotta pick it up anyway. What you gonna ship it? Nigga? No, I'm straight. Hold on to that. I get there.
No, they're going to ship it if you win.
Just forward me that. Just forward the address.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. It's really easy.
Y'all get y'all intros off. Let the people, for our first time listeners, last time listeners, know who y'all are, man.
Last time listened to a lot of work. Never mind. Go ahead.
On that bullshit already, and I love it.
Be turned up, man. It's the OSS, man. The original shit starter. Mr. Hill, my mama's son. I'm here, man. Salute to everybody, man. 420 gang. Never leave home without it.
I ain't 420 gang, but I am the champ.
Dumbass title.
Don't disrespect Brett. Brett put in work to make this title for a real champ. Okay, don't do that. West Coast captain of this here shit. Long Beach all day. LBC. Y'all know what it is. Asshole by nature. I'm not 420 gang, but I am Alcoholics United. Always got my shit right here next to me. Corey motherfucking Hamster. Y'all know what it is.
As long as you ain't sober, you invited. Yes, sir.
But y'all already know who it is, man.
Who is this guy? Who the fuck is this? I like it, man. Shout out to Corey.
Hey, look.
Cutting this barber, man. I like it.
Y'all niggas tune in on Thursday. Y'all would have been seen that haircut. But I digress. I digress.
Both casual.
I saw it Thursday and I actually commented on it. You just don't pay attention to the comments. But
I recall it. You're watching both.
I didn't
casual.
include you in that, by the way.
You put the playoffs on the TV and the UFC card on the computer or whatever the fuck. That's all it is. Or vice versa. It ain't different.
On the phone, buddy. I gotta have that USC right. I gotta have that up there. I'm sorry, but y'all already know who it is, man. It's Mr. Zero Dark 30, Mr. Hype about this season. Hype about this shit. Blackout season. It's coming very soon. Very soon. I already know Mr. Smiles. Malik the motherfucking guy. Huh?
Yeah, man. It's your boy, Gerard, Mr. Daiquiri man himself, Mr. Hard Worker himself. Next weekend, I don't want daiquiris in Memphis. Y'all make sure y'all are there. And if you want a bottle, bro, I'm shipping. So let me know before Wednesday so I can get it to you by Friday. Yeah, man. And our 100th episode is on the way, people. We are shooting in Infamous Cuts Barbershop in Memphis. Hey, man, 100, 101. Both episodes getting recorded that day. It's gonna be a good day for us, man. Great day for the show. We almost there, fellas. We almost there. We
I'm getting
almost
ready
there.
because I gotta travel. I literally just got dose 1 earlier today because I'm traveling. So and they said the summer league is coming back in August, so I'll probably be doing that too. So yep, couple weeks, I'm be full vaccinated, and I'm a bit because I need to be able to do all of the bullshit when I go to Memphis. That's that like I can't have shit cut off. I need to get up in Gerard face and tell him when he's on his bullshit again, when he says something stupid. I don't need like that's when the social distance is gonna be able to go out the window. Like
Melicia's worried about after the show. That's all I'm saying. Me and Gerard talked about it.
July
Me and Gerard
17th.
talked about it. Hey, look, hey.
July 17th will be the show. July 17th will be the day.
and you
July
got to show me
17th.
where the best barbecue spot is.
I've seen you
Worried
around.
about no goddamn barbecue, nigga.
I'm
Hey, look,
always
we'll talk
worried
after the
about
show.
fucking
We ain't worried about no goddamn barbecue.
It can be before the show, after the show. I don't give a damn.
Nah,
But
this is after the show talk. This is not.
Malik trying to get into some foul bullshit, basically. He's going to get into our first topic.
let's do it.
Hey man, the Joe Budden podcast. The original 3 have broken up. That's been there for the longest. Rory, Mal, and Joey broke up, man. We'll give y'all our thoughts on it, man. How y'all feel about the breakup, man? How y'all feel it should have went, dog?
I'm sad. I'm a personal fan of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm talking about $25 Patreon just for this month. But yeah, I fuck with Joe. but now like it's fucked up that you know it's kind of funny like listening to the old podcast. You kind of get like little clues here and there because they say little shit about accounting and about contracts and the fact that it took this long to blow up. I think that's fucked up. I think Joey shouldn't have fired Rory on air like that. I think that was bad. But at the same time, Rory and Maul did not show up. They did pull a no call, no show. So it's just a fucked up situation, man. Hopefully we'll never go through that, man. That's I think we all on the same page. We talk all the time about money, and we already know what it is. The money gonna come, so we ain't worried about it now. We putting all our money right now into the production or whatever else. So we don't really care about this. So I just think communication is the biggest thing, though. When you're dealing with friends in business and you got paperwork and contracts, it's good for you to know what's in your contract. It's good for you to communicate with your people and be on the same page and know what area y'all heading in. So it's fucked up, but it happens. Business and friends.
That's a fact. A lot of that shit, a lot of times that shit don't mix. And I think we were speaking about it a little bit before we came on the air. Like, I think Joe really has such a high opinion of himself and his star status and like his career that he like a lot of the things that I kind of got for it. And I'm not a regular listener of their podcast. I'll listen to shit here and there, but like it really feels like Joe feels it comes off sometimes that Joe's like, I'm Joe, I'm the podcast, and y'all are here for the ride. So it's just like there are certain times where like that happens, and then when they're asking for normal stuff, like if they're asking for the accounting because their contracts are percentage based, that is a normal thing. Like that is not out of line in any way, shape, or form to ask for that when my money is based on that. And it kind of feels like they asked for that, and Joe's like, "What the fuck you need that for?" Like, you ain't gotta worry about that. Like, this is me. I run this shit, and you can't you downplay your people like that. I don't care what your view of them is. Like, they don't feel that way, and you downplay them and do this kind of shit enough, eventually people gonna blow up, and they have a right to. We only know what they tell us, and there's different sides to the stories, and there's always different sides to every story. But I think one of the main things, and one of the things that's stood out to me the most is just it really kind of feels like a lot of times, like even I think they were telling the story like they doing a live show and Joe looks out there and he's like, "Damn, I really sold this. I'll look the lines out the door," and they're like, "No, we did. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is the podcast. Like, shit like that." That shit adds up, and I do think kind of Joe's mindset and Joe's ego to a greater extent really set a lot of these things in motion.
Right. Me, I kind of like, because when I first heard about them not being on the show, like it's been a while since I watched it. You know what I'm saying? But when I first heard about Rory and Mal not being on the show, I immediately thought about this podcast. Like that's immediately when my mind went, because I always think about future situations just in case shit. At first, when they first came back, when like after they took their like what was it, like a 4-week hiatus or some shit, and then they came back and then they talked about it on air and got everything cleared out. I was kind of on Joe's side. You get what I'm saying? Right. Because I understood the business aspect of Rory and Mal not being there, and they can't be upset that he brought somebody on there wanting to further continue the podcast, because that's what I would want for this podcast if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of it either. But when they left again and then Joe went on that tirade, I don't give a fuck what happens, bro. Me, I'm not the type of nigga to put my business out on the street like that when it comes to my niggas. Like, I'm just not going to do that. The more and more I hear Joe talk, the more and more it starts to look like Joe is finally the star, or Joe finally feels like he's the leader of the band for once, because he was never that in his career. He was always shitting on in his rap career. That this is now who Joe really is. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't blame Rory and Mal, and listening to them. If that's the way it is, like if that's the way it is and you're getting paid off of percentages, you need to see it counted.
Right.
You need to see that. And if that's your man's, like say one of us was in Joe's situation and you just had the bread for it, you know what I'm saying? And you started and you told us we would be getting paid off of percentages. If you was my man's, why wouldn't I let you see the books so you can see exactly how much you make? Even if you're making more than what you're supposed to, why would I not show you that? I'm just going to tell you that off of face value and you be like, all right, yeah, I'm cool.
You're sowing distrust when you do shit like that.
Right.
Like you're super, super planting distrust seeds in that when you're saying like you don't need to see stuff like that.
Right.
Man, I y'all all said it the best, bro. And I just think, bro, like when it comes to friends and business, bro, because I'm best friends with one of my business partners already. And when it just comes to that, bro, it's just like if I make some money, no matter how much I make with 901 Daggers, with me and Reese, bro, Reese might front me some money for the drinks that weekend, bro. I'll give him his shit back plus a cut of the profit, bro. Like that's what we do. Even if I front it for the week, I'll give him a cut of the profit simply because, hey, we in this together. My name on it, your name on it. We both own 901 Daiquiris. Like this how they roll, bro. And I can't do 901 Daiquiris without him. And just like he can't do it without me. Like it's just, hey, it's business first. Like let's talk about this money. Let's talk about how we're gonna separate it, this, that, and the third. Who gonna put up what? Or if I got it for the week, then boom, I'll do it and I don't mind. And then if you got it for the week, then you do it, bro. Like it's just a simple understanding that open communication about everything that comes through with that. And then us with the podcast, bro, it's like I tell y'all everything. Any type of money that come to the show, I say, hey,
it could be 25 cents. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, we got this.
We got this. We got that. Nigga,
I come in there, yo, man, we got 35 cents. And we be like, man, if you don't put that shit away, man, stop coming to us, bro. Stop coming to us with this shit, man. What's the topic for this week, man?
I just want to, but the thing I always say, bro, with us doing the podcast, bro, I don't ever want the friendship and the bond that we have grown in this 92 episodes since we started this shit last year, bro. Like all this shit we've been going through, like working towards getting backgrounds or working towards getting logos and working towards getting guests for the show and like just growing our following, period, bro. Like I didn't do that by myself. Like we all built this thing together, bro. And I don't want $1 to break that shit up, bro. And I couldn't like that's why I always say something about whatever we got going, whatever come in, I let y'all know off rip, bro. I don't care if it's like when we got some sales, bro. I was like, yo, I can break all this shit down there and just send y'all shit and go from there. But all y'all, hey, put that shit toward promoting the show and all that shit. I'm like, niggas, y'all sure? Because we got it. But like, I can give y'all this, bro. And we keep rolling for you. Like, nah, bro. Like, the money gonna come, bro. The bigger money gonna come. But right now, we in the building stage, bro. Put all this shit towards getting us there, bro. And, you know, I appreciate y'all for that. I don't think I ever told y'all that, but I appreciate y'all shit for y'all that, bro. And I don't want it to be $1 to break this podcast up. And then, you know, with all the podcasts on the Conversation at the Shop Network now, bro, like, I just want to make sure we all on the same fucking page when it comes to money wise about this shit.
I might have to go get my lawyer. No.
But that's the thing, like
it's funny because like I listen. Like I said, I'm a fan of Joe Budden, and Joe Budden is really like like he really speaks on that a lot about contracts because he always speaks about the contracts that he dealt with when in his music career, when he always said that he got fucked in them, and he wants to make sure that nobody else that he works with or deals with feels like that or gets fucked. So for him to go through this with his best friends says a lot. You know what I'm
The
saying?
fucking irony.
Yeah, it's
Right.
crazy.
Fucking irony.
Right.
Like the machine, the machine has become the machine. Is what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, and another thing, bro, like I mean, of course, if we was all to go into, you know, once eventually we gonna have to cross the contract talk one day when we get there. And I would just hope that we all had the same fucking manager, bro. Like, why the fuck would everybody got different fucking managers if we all working for the same goal?
I don't know if I agree with
We're in
that.
different areas.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know about having the same manager because your manager might be cool with you, but he might necessarily not like me. So my cut might be a little different. I don't know about that.
What I'm saying is like,
for outside bitches as well. If we just like in the pod,
Exactly.
even with the pod, like we can do other shit outside of that. We might need a manager separate from the one that we have just in case. Like I think in that case, 4 managers would never be better than 1.
Honestly, I don't even think we need none of that shit. Like,
That's way
I don't
down
think
the line.
I don't think we need
Yeah.
like shit
That's
like
that's
that. Like,
way down the line.
I think we're smart enough and we're cool enough that we could come up with a 4-way split, and it was just like it should be straight, bro. Like I don't see what the problem.
I mean, but you know,
Because
like,
hiring managers and lawyers is like money. I don't want to give up my money. Not yet. Like
Me neither.
I ain't thinking about that right now.
as soon as I get some bread, I'm handing it. But like we doing that, man. We just build it, man. That money will come, and when it do, we gonna get our share, and we all gonna be eating. This is how it's gonna be.
Exactly.
all right. Next, switching, staying in the entertainment lane. Nas versus Eminem is something I've been seeing on you guys' Facebook timelines lately, and we want to know who's more lyrical. Is it Nas or is it Eminem? We have a host up here that is from Nas's hood that almost refused to do the topic. Hey, Malik, you want to start out, bro?
I'll start it off. Fuck it. But what I need you to do I need you to break this topic down a little bit. Like the what's your definition of lyricism, of a good lyricist? What's your definition of that? And let me ask that before you know what I'm saying.
Definition of a good lyricist. Hey man, I gotta go with substance, flow, and bro, just like the way he put his words together, bro. Like this, that would be my definition of lyricism, bro. Like substance is the first part. His the way he put his words together would probably be second, and the way he flows it all together in all of that would be third.
Okay, so Nas crosses pretty much 3 of those categories. Eminem is probably only going to be in 2, depending on who you talk to. So I would choose Nas. I would choose Nas, just because Eminem does have substance, but it takes him so long to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas could say a lot more in fewer words. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I got more respect for. I don't want to say more respect because it's not like I don't respect Eminem, but as far as lyricism, like if you could do all of that, if you could get your point across without doing too much, that shit says a lot, bro. Eminem gotta like, to me, Eminem's a great lyricist to me, but it's like in order for him to catch people's imagination, he has to go over and beyond, like with the way he raps. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to put that many words together to, which is a gift in itself. But for your definition, I would choose Nas.
What you got, Corey?
So, based on those 3 things, I do see what Malik is saying in the Nas crossing off all 3 and M's substance kind of coming and going. Like it almost feels like depending on what mood Eminem is in his life will show his substance. When he wants to get in that bag, he can, and he can do it very well. But he's also going to do a bunch of other stuff. I think that while yes, Nas would kind of cross off all 3, I think the 2 that M does cross off on the flow and the putting words together. To me personally, I think he's above Nas in those 2.
Is so there? Yeah, he's not. That was my mix up. Is that I had Eminem with those 2 categories, and I had him above Nas in that. I'm not going like delivery and flow.
Right. So for me, I think if it's like a head-to-head checklist on those 3 things, I think M wins 2 out of 3 for me personally. Nas, like I think that was a really, really good point in you saying he says a lot with fewer words. He doesn't need a lot of time to get to it. And that's really good. Like Nas, when Nas gets in his shit, like it's just like he makes you think and makes you like battle rap. You just sit there and go, like make them like that's what Nas brings to me. M makes me think, how the fuck did you even come up with some shit like? How do you rhyme words like that? M makes me like when M is in his bag. He gets far out sometimes, and that turns off a lot of people, and that's fine. But when M is in his bag, like it's like when I enjoy witnessing shit that I could never even dream of figuring out and doing. And M brings that to me a little bit more than Nas does. Just with his creativity, like you said, his rhyme patterns, his flow, and the way he puts words together and how he rhymes shit. There are very, very few people in the history of hip hop who does that shit on the level that M does. Nas is right there, but to me, on those 3 categories, I think M checks off 2 of those boxes above Nas if I was to put them head to head. So I'm going M slightly.
Damn, your argument almost made me want to switch. Cause I was just looking at it from all right, he fits all the boxes, so I gotta go with Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
Right.
I gotta go with Nas because you check all three. Damn, that was a good argument. That was a good argument. What y'all Memphis boys got? That's
I'm
what
from
I
Memphis.
want.
I don't really give two shits about this topic. But I enjoyed you fellas' argument. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, seriously though. Like growing up though, when I was learning about lyricism, the first thing I thought about was substance, the topics. What is he saying? What he's saying? Can it hit you home? Can it hit home for you? Can you listen to it and be like, "Hey, yo, damn, that was crazy. That's profound. I can use this in everyday life." For me, Nas was the first person that I can say that was on that for me, and that's me from Memphis. Because in Memphis, we don't have a lot of lyrical dudes. We don't have any lyrical niggas. Like, let's be real. We don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, don't do play a fly like that, bro. Don't do play a fly like that, bro.
Who?
You right.
Don't do play a fly like that.
That's not Nas. That's a different level. This is a different level of lyricism that Nas always had from beginning all the way up until now. Whereas Eminem, I'm looking at him where, yeah, he can put words together good. He always been able to flow. I don't think anyone ever been able to take that away from him. But he had a little time period where you was like, what the fuck is he on? What is he talking about?
Yeah,
and
the
like,
relapse period and shit like that.
Yeah,
that shit got a little ugly. I'm not gonna front. Shit got a little ugly with relapse.
I think he said it himself. I think when he came back with Recovery, which was his best album in a while at that point, like he kind of said like them last two albums was shit, and like the mind state that he was in, like even he knows that was a bad time for him.
Yeah, so when you say going for lyricism, I'm a pick Nas. If you would have said more of like artists, I probably would have went to Eminem because he would go off in the different lanes and try different shit. You know what I'm saying? So lyricism though, I edge Nas because he got it all. He got all three of those definitions that you named.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Nas with this one, man, and it's not because I don't like Eminem, bro. I listen to an Eminem song before I listen to a Nas song any day almost. But when it comes to just substance and Nas will speak some real shit to your ass, and most of the Eminem songs that I really like is him doing his crazy rap shit, like where he just talking about killing his mama and all that bullshit.
Oh, when he was first coming up.
Yeah, when he was first coming up, bro.
That's the shit I don't like.
But to be fair, some of that shit was some of his best work. That's him on the come up. This is a lot of the shit that people loved about him. The fact that he killed his mom and his girlfriend, pop pills, and then the next breath he's making you dance. Like,
right.
A lot of people like that at first.
And there's I think with us, because of what Nas raps about, there's a connection that we can have with Nas that we're just not going to have with a lot of M shit. But that doesn't mean that M shit doesn't connect with certain people. He was talking about a lot of shit when he's talking about, cause I know some people who like cut themselves and did like shit like that and doing that kind of stuff and have them kind of thoughts. That shit absolutely did connect with them. So it's also the crowd who you're listening to. Nas is going to connect with us more because he's rapping about the shit that we deal with. We usually, for the most part, don't deal with a lot of that shit that M does rap about. But that doesn't mean he doesn't connect to a certain group. That's just not our group.
Right.
For sure. Switching topics, bro. It was a certain NBA player this week, ex-NBA player. Kind of wants all the smoke, man.
This is the one I'm smoking for.
Pun is intended. Kwame Brown has been talked about more than he has ever been talked about in the past week.
I don't know if that's true.
I wouldn't say that.
Bro.
I wouldn't say
I wouldn't say that's true
because I think what we guy at the beginning of his career is the result of what we're getting right now. It's been a long. We haven't heard from him until now.
In a while.
He got drafted in what 2001?
2001.
2001.
Man, bro, man, I
He got a
think
lot of built up frustrations,
bro.
bro.
And it's warranted. If you feel like nigga, keep my motherfucking name out your mouth, then nigga keep my name out your mouth. And granted, I don't like when people call Kwame Brown a bust. Kwame Brown played like 13 years in the league. Like that is that a bust? Because Anthony Bennett got 2 years in, and we ain't seen that nigga since. That nigga there is in the car.
Great fucking point.
Michael Oliver
Yep.
Candy,
fucking point.
Michael Oliver Candy was over there.
Like
He played
5-6
for, 2
years.
teams. He played
Yeah,
for
he had
like
like
5
5-6
years,
years.
and that was it for him. And he didn't do anything, no impact, no nothing. That's a bust to me. I don't know if I ran Kwame Brown, a nigga like that who got paid on his size for like the last 10, 11, 12 years. I wouldn't call him a bust. That's just me.
He's been a punchline for a long. Like you said, I get his frustration because he's been a punchline for a long time, and sometimes it's just a matter of like where you get drafted to matters so much. Like I think that's the case with him. Like dog, you especially coming around that time, you know, he like you said he got drafted in 2001, so he was born mid 80s. You know what I mean? Like so you came up watching Jordan. And now you get drafted by Jordan just for him to shit on you. Like that shit is going to it fucked him up. It really fucked him up. Like I'm sure. And now years later, dudes are still coming at you for nothing. It ain't like he did something like and he was in the news for something recently or any kind of shit like that. And like you're just at this point going out of your way to still try to throw dirt on the name of someone who ain't had shit to do with you for a long fucking time. Like I can 100% understand why he went off the way that he did. And hey, like he sound like he with all the shit. So like he legit called out Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson like y'all fake tough guys. And if y'all really want to do so, we can do some shit. Like I gotta respect it. I got to.
All right, so
Go ahead.
My thing with the whole at first I thought it started from the episode of All the Smoke with Gilbert Arenas on there, but it actually started the joint with Jeannie Buss on there. So I had to go back and watch that episode and find out like it was really like when they talked about the trade for Marc Gasol to Memphis or Pau Gasol to Memphis, and Kwame Brown was involved with the trade with Marc Gasol. Steven Jackson was like, you know, it was just one player got traded. And then what Matt Barnes like tapped him and was like, well, nah, it was 2 players. And like, nah, Kwame Brown didn't count. Like it was that kind of set this shit off. Now, mind you, that episode was like a month ago. The Gilbert Arenas episode was 2 weeks ago. And then Gilbert Arenas bought up Kwame Brown and talking about how he played better on the road than he did playing at home. Because at home, niggas would boo the fuck out of Kwame Brown. Because he just wasn't cutting it.
When you're a number 1 pick, there's certain expectations on you. There's guys who've been number 1 picks who didn't live up to it, but Kenyon Martin was a number 1 pick. Joe Smith was a number 1 pick. They weren't fucking close to being number 1 pick level talents, but they were good players with good careers. Like there's a difference. If Kwame Brown was drafted 27th, people would think he had a really good fucking career. Like that's what happens.
Yeah, it just the number 1 picks then. But back to the sit. Kwame. One thing I can say, bro, you speaking a lot of facts, bro. I commend you for standing up for yourself, bro. But my only issue is, bro, why now? Why 20 years later when this shit been going on? for forever? Did you just get a smartphone, and did you just create your Instagram account and just now seeing
That
all this
might
shit?
be the case. You see that nigga working on tractors and shit every day.
Right.
He might look like, but I mean, you know, it's no real. It's no, bro. It's similar to the bully you see at school that get beat up every day until he finally get tired of it and say, you know what,
I was about to say
I'm gonna beat your ass, and that's just what it is. Like him as a kid coming in and dealing with that kind of scrutiny that he's talking about, that's rough. And I personally, I didn't know about him supposed to be getting traded with Elton's brand and all that. I never knew about that. So
Right.
his circumstances, and by the way, we all watched The Last Dance. That ought to tell you all we need to know about MJ and how the fuck he acted. So like, I'm not surprised that Kwame got fucked up dealing with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm close to saying Kwame damn near probably would have had so much of a fucking better career anywhere else. He might not have been a 20 and 10 player. He damn sure would have been able to go somewhere and probably get 10 and 10 somewhere else if he wanted. You know what I'm saying? If he's able to just go somewhere and be a young player and flourish and fucking progress like young niggas supposed to, he could have been better somewhere else.
Yeah, but
I get his frustration.
To go from Michael to Kobe though.
Let me get my shit off because before y'all make my points, because before y'all going exactly where I'm going with this shit. I'm here for all of that shit. Kwame, talk your shit, nigga. Yo, I feel bad for Kwame. Like we see the monster Jordan is to deal with. Not to mention him being a failing GM at that fucking point too. So imagine the pressure he putting on Kwame talking mad shit. Like he need to be successful at this shit too. It's probably worse than what he was as a player. Then Jordan and Kobe close. So then he goes to Kobe, gets shitted on by Kobe.
That was peak asshole Kobe too. He didn't get like 2012-13 Kobe where he got it. Nah.
Yes. This was I want to be traded Kobe. Kobe gave no fucks during this period. So I don't blame him for that. And then you got to remember, Stephen A. Smith also keeps Kwame Brown in his mouth. This is something that's been going on for fucking years with Kwame Brown. I don't blame dude for going the fuck off at this point, bro. Especially when it comes to stacking Matt Barnes. Now, they talking a lot of shit like they were superstars. That shit, I think that's what has him more pissed off than anything.
Especially Matt Barnes.
I was going, that's
especially Matt, because Steven Jackson at least has some seasons where he was to 20-point score here and there. You know, he had a run in Charlotte. He helped them get the
borderline all-star, and
he was in Indiana. He was good. So like, that's cool. But Matt Barnes, my niggas, I don't even know if Matt Barnes averaged 10 points ever in the season. So like,
y'all made the point. Y'all made the point that exactly I was thinking of. I think if it's just media people, eventually, even the main ones, Stephen A. and Skip and them dudes, like you can kind of just brush that off. Whatever, y'all paid to do this shit and whatever. But when it's former players going out of the way, and the NBA brotherhood is close.
Yeah, I was about
to
mention,
NBA brotherhood is close.
Yeah,
he mentioned that in one of the rants too. He mentioned
right. You seen it. You see it in when this shit happens, when real shit happens, NBA pulls in tight. Like you see it even on just going on Twitter during a fucking game. You see all of the players always talking about all the other players. NBA is really, really tight like that. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. So I think the fact that it was former players like that going out of their way, and Gilbert especially, because Gilbert is a former teammate. So it's just like you're doing this shit. I think that is to your question, Gerard, of why now, I think that had a big reason to do of why right now is because these are former players and a former teammate, and you're going out of your way to come at me. Not these motherfuckers that get paid to do these and have these opinions and talk shit, but we supposed to be a brotherhood, and y'all going out of your way to do it. I think that is what set him off to go off like this.
But my whole thing is I watched both episodes. And Matt Barnes really didn't talk bad about Kwame fool. But the thing was,
did he instigate the shit?
The tap was enough.
But he didn't really talk bad. Like he bigged him up still though.
No, the tap was enough. You can't listen. He laughed with the tap, which means he agreed with the joke. The joke hit. So you tapping him and you tapping him and you laughing, and then at the same time saying, nah, nigga, Kwame, you cool. Nah, you can't get that off. You ain't gonna be able to get that off.
So, but my thing was like, all right, bro, like we got that. Matt responded to one of Kwame's rants, and it was like, hey, we gonna be in Atlanta in a month. If you want to box before the show, during the show, or after the show, we can do it. But come on the show and let's hash it out like on the show. Like let's just get it out the way.
Smart. Both of them responded. Stephen A. I keep Stephen A. Stephen
Stack
Jackson
responded too.
Stack went right back at him. Stack didn't give no fucks.
Yeah,
Stack went on Instagram and said you still trash or some shit. Stack didn't give a fuck.
Y'all gotta send me the Stack response. I didn't see the Stack response. That's the one I was waiting for.
Right. But that's smart. Like I guarantee you that'll end up being, if they can get them on the podcast, that end up being one of their biggest podcasts now.
Yeah, I said
like
that on Twitter. I literally said that would be 2 million in a day.
But I get Kwame's standpoint of basically fuck you and fuck your podcast, because I don't know if y'all was paying any attention to his YouTube page, but his YouTube page only had like a few subscribers, and the last time I checked a few hours ago, he's up to 119K, and his nigga been been doing videos, multiple videos every day since. So that nigga ain't going on all the smoke, bro. That nigga is cool, chilling in South Carolina, playing with tractors and talking.
But we also all know that the YouTube money is some bullshit. This Showtime we talking about.
No. That's Kwame Brown. I'm sure he's not worried about no YouTube money.
I'm saying, but this Showtime we talking about. Hey, fool, go get a check real quick. Go on the podcast. You can damn near hash it out. And then you can still turn this into whatever you want to do with your YouTube page now that you got all these subscribers.
What are you, Franklin?
I don't think
you want to make this?
I don't think
This not that situation. Nah, that's not. That's what I'm about to say. This not that situation.
Nigga, they already get a bag. They paid already. Nigga,
hell yeah.
Showtime gonna cut you a check for coming on the show. Period.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get that cut off of me. You can get that cut and get another guest. That's what Kwame's saying. You're not gonna get me to come on there and boost y'all shit up after you to talk shit about me for no reason. I was just chilling at home in my barn, chilling. I didn't do anything. I'm chilling. I've been chilling for 20 years. Why I gotta come outside and come to your podcast because you want to start some shit? Fuck your podcast.
He ain't wrong. I'd love to see it, but he's not wrong. Like, he's right. I absolutely would tune into that shit if he were to go on there. 100%. And he's within his rights to say, and I'm not going to give y'all that benefit.
Gotta salute Gerard to being on this Franklin shit, going to get that money and not giving a fuck about how another nigga talk. salute to Gerard, yo, salute,
Mr. Brick by Brick.
Salute, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro, it's another check. Hey, it ain't never enough money, bro. That's all I'm saying. It ain't never enough money. Matt and Stack gonna get paid regardless, fool. Niggas up in the smoke is one of the top podcasts out there, bro. They paid by Showtime. They gonna get a check no matter what. Matt be on ESPN, bro. He paid. Like these niggas is paid. They still get NBA checks to this day. They still get NBA check to this day. Hey, fool.
Wait. What about Kwame? Do you think Kwame is not getting paid somewhere from somebody? Because
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
still getting paid.
Trust
all
me.
right. No,
Trust
all right.
me.
And
Trust me.
Kwame throughout
Kwame
his
getting
career,
plenty of buyout money.
exactly. And he's not a big bag. Like he didn't get no small bag, so Kwame ain't hurting for no check. He ain't hurting.
And he
And
also
he's
is
cheap. Do you
still
see his outfits? He
he don't
ain't
get-
spending no motherfucking money. He going right to Walmart and just picking the shirt off the fucking aisle. That nigga is rich.
he also is bad at Gilbert Arenas still. Then they said, Gilbert, you fucked up my money going to LA. He said, I was supposed to get 78 mil and they cut it to, I think he said 18 or some shit like that. Nigga,
Oh,
what?
I get. Look, I get him.
What? Nigga,
We know. We
you
know how
average
Gilbert Arenas. We know how
7
Gilbert
points.
Arenas is. We know how Gilbert Arenas is. I promise you, there is some legitimacy to him still being pissed at Gilbert Arenas for some shit Gilbert did or said when they were
No,
teammates. I
'cause
have no doubts about that shit.
He was
None.
like,
Younger Gilbert Arenas in his 20s, yeah, that nigga there got to be the most
Gilbert was
No.
Gilbert
in
was
the locker room.
Gilbert was I think he was Kwame and him played 2 years together, I want to say. Maybe 3. But that was the time Gilbert was going into hibachi mode. God tier Gilbert. And
And
Kwame
Gilbert,
said it himself.
He's not passing the ball. None of
That's
that.
what Kwame.
No.
That's what Kwame was
No.
saying. Kwame was saying all them screens I set, he had never throw the ball to me. He
said
had
that
never
about
want to
Kobe
throw the
too.
ball at the rim. He always want to throw a bounce pass. And he was talking about how he always want to throw a bounce pass. Throw the ball toward the rim. What? Hey fool. Hey fool. It's all right, bro. Gilbert out here getting buckets and y'all were winning, fool. I thought winning trumped everything.
Only so much.
Let's scoot on to another joint, bro. The NBA playoffs are here, and the regular season is over with. The play-in games are done. How y'all feel about the play-in games, man? And
The West was amazing.
Go to State gave us some entertainment, but I wouldn't say so much about the Eastern Conference.
I didn't watch the Easter games. I wasn't interested.
The East games were trash.
They were both trash. They were
All
both
of them.
blowouts. Both
All
of
of
them
them.
scoring 144 points and shit.
Right.
Like, this shit was trash.
All three were blowouts. The only one that was like I think Boston Washington was close for like a half, and then by the end of the third quarter, it was done. And the other two were blowouts. All three of the West games were good.
Right.
All of them. San Antonio, even Memphis, San Antonio was a good game.
Memphis, San Antonio was a good game.
Like all three of them were really good. The West saved it. But that being said, like a team like Washington is kind of the purpose of the play-in game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's not there, I don't think Washington probably just says fuck the season.
yeah. Washington made the 8th seed at the doggone end of the season by beating Charlotte.
I know that, but I think well before then, if they're where they're at and they have all this COVID shit and they have all these injuries, midway through the season, they're probably like, man, fuck it. Like, we're not like, they're probably just like, fuck it. Like, they probably just punt the season away. Just go, we don't have a shot. We're not going to do anything. Let's try to get a high lottery pick and let's just try for next year. But because the plan existed, I think they go, no, we still got a shot. We can still make a run. We just got to figure this out. And they did that. Like, I get that they did eventually make the 8th seed because of how fucked up the East is. But I just don't think they would have even tried had the plan not been available.
Right. Well,
go ahead, please.
No. Go ahead. I'm used to it. I keep forgetting that I keep going last, so go ahead.
I hated the play-in games. All 4. I hate it. I think
It's cap. That's big cap.
I did.
That's big cap.
I was never a fan of the play-in.
Do you not like the play-in? Okay, no.
I'm gonna tell y'all that's big cap.
You're saying you don't like the play-in situation. You were entertained as fuck by the games. You're not going to kill me.
I was entertained by the games. I love watching basketball.
Thank you.
I love watching basketball.
All right,
but just the situation, no. Why should if I've been playing hard all season to get this 8th seed, and a motherfucker tell me I gotta go play 2 games to get in this hole.
No, you could play one if you win
You
the
could
first
play
one.
one.
But I'm the
Yeah,
8th seed. Like I shouldn't have to play no more games. I made the top 8. I made it. I should be getting ready for the playoff game.
You played 72 games this year. You didn't play 82. So you played 72 games and you got to play in. Just play that play in. It's 2 games. You can play that.
Now, now, this is why I don't like it. Let me tell you why. If a nigga get hurt in one of these playing games,
Then they just would have got hurt in the playoffs. The same thing would happen. What's different?
how you know you're getting hurt in the playoffs?
It's the
You
same.
got
This
hurt
would have
in
been the next game.
It would have just been the next
Would've
game.
been the
nigga.
next
It's
game.
the same
How
thing.
do you know?
What are you
How do
talking
you
about?
know though? You don't know that you're getting injured. You don't know for sure that you're getting injured in
So there's a
that
chance
game.
of getting
So
injured
you can't
anytime
make,
you
so
step
you
on the
can't make
court.
that injury argument then if that's the case.
No,
What I'm saying
there's always you step on
if
the
I'm
court.
in the
There's always
play-in
the
and I
chance you're
make
gonna
the
get
top,
hurt.
if I'm in the play-in and I make the top 8, and then you tell me, hey, you got 2 more games to play, and I've been healthy all season, and then I go out and I have a season-ending injury, bro. Like I'm fucked up now.
Have we
Well,
seen that
if you were
happen?
if you were healthy all season and you got the 7th or 8th seed, you didn't have a fucking chance anyway.
Good point.
You still you hey, if LeBron and them win the finals this year at the 7th seed, I don't want to hear that shit.
But we were only the 7th seed because we got hurt. That's my point.
No,
We're the 7th seed because Bron and AD missed half the season. We
And
were
I
top
get
2
that.
in the
Both of
West.
them
We
were,
were top
yeah.
2 in the
And
West before
I
that.
get that, and I still didn't like the play-in for y'all ass, because nigga, y'all have been built by paper mache this year, bro. Like let's be honest, bro. Y'all can't
Absolutely.
stay healthy, bro.
Absolutely.
And my whole thing is I shouldn't have to play 2 extra games or 1 extra game just to make sure that I'm still in the playoffs.
I understand that.
But why the entitlement? Like, what's the
Because I
difference?
made the top 8. Like fuck the
But-
9 and the
but you're-
10.
You're
Okay,
playing.
but-
You're still playing. You just have to play and win 2 games, right? What is
One
the
ga-
issue with
you-
playing a game?
You
and
do still
winning
have an
and
advantage.
Going to the 8th spot or going to the 7th spot. What's so
You
hard
do
about
still have an advantage over the teams that wouldn't have been in the playoffs in another year. You do still have the advantage. The only thing I would change on it is I think there should be, like, the whole league's whole purpose is we don't want half the league to say fuck it by game 50 and stop caring. Like, that's the whole purpose is if this happens, we think more teams will actually try to make a run after guys get hurt and all that kind of shit, like Washington did this year. That's the purpose of it. We want more teams to actually try so that the last month and a half isn't 10% games where people are trying and 90% with teams who don't give a fuck. Like, that's the purpose of it. The only thing, the only adjustment I would make is I think there should be some kind of cap on the distance. Like, if the 7th seed is 8 games ahead of the 8th seed and everyone else, they shouldn't have to be in that. Like that, like there should be some kind of limit where like you got to be within 5 games,
like they did in the bubble
for that to kick it. So exactly, something like that to me would make sense. Because if I'm like we saw it last year in the bubble, Dallas was like 8 games above the fucking, I think, of Portland or Memphis, whoever that was. Like, to put a team like that that's far ahead into that plan, that I would understand some issues with. Like, if we going into next year and you know how the West can be, and the 7th seed is fucking 49 and 33
49.
or whatever,
Right.
and the 8th seed is 41 and 41, like, nah. We're not the same. So something like that, I think they should look into. But other than that, I get it. There's always going to be ways around all of that shit, and teams are going to. We saw it. Fucking y'all motherfuckers in Denver was like, nope, we don't give a fuck. We're not trying these games. The Clippers did the same thing. Boston eventually was like, fuck it, we here. We're not doing, like, there's a bunch of teams who did that kind of shit. There's always going to be that chance. But I appreciate the league. Y'all ducked us.
First of all,
You ducked us.
we still didn't control anything.
You ducked us.
Because the Clippers lost. The
ducked
Clippers
us.
said everybody. No,
You ducked us.
blame the Clippers.
You ducked us. It ain't blaming the Clippers. You could have won and you could have knocked Portland into the play-in game. You chose not to because you didn't want to see us. You ducked us.
Even if
y'all chose to play, y'all didn't have a starter play over 20 minutes.
And Jokic still had 21 points.
You ducked us. And rightfully so. You should have ducked us. It's the right decision. You didn't want to see us in the first round. I'm not saying y'all made the wrong decision.
Of course not.
But yeah, let's be very, very clear. Y'all didn't want to see us in the first round. This is smart.
But yeah, I didn't like it. Well, how you feel about it?
I called Gerard Gerard called me during one of the play-ins. He likes the play-in.
I like the game. I don't like the tournament, bro.
I don't care.
The games was cool.
You
I don't
fan
like
too,
the
nigga.
tournament,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Nigga, why would I not watch
you
basketball?
Like this shit, nigga.
Why would I not watch basketball?
Coming up here to make an argument, just to make an argument. I saw the look in your face watching that play-in game. Nigga loved the play-in game.
Playoff 12. I saw playoff 12 put on a show last night. That's what I saw.
I'm happy for him.
I saw playoff 12 put on a show.
And now guess what?
Motherfuckers, he a motherfucking dog.
And now
he gotta go play Utah.
And now Draymond slander gets to be at an all-time high. What did the play-in give us? The play-in gave us another all-time great Draymond slander moment.
Hey, like I heard a nigga say,
absolutely.
I heard a nigga say, "Hey, Draymond threw an alley to God on that last play."
God damn.
Had a 5-foot floater, and didn't hit the rim.
I hate to slander Draymond because without that nigga, they are a different squad. But with that nigga, sometimes they still can't win when he does shit like that. Like,
hey, the man hit 2 jumpers before that fool. Why not just square your feet up and shoot the jump shot, bro?
It's not.
And he hit one in overtime. And he hit one in overtime after that too.
He don't always do that. That nigga just knew the time was running down and he fucking panicked.
And this just popped in my head too. Unfortunately for him, it's gonna completely erase the great game that he had against Lakers. He defended Anthony Davis as good as I've ever seen anybody defend Anthony Davis. Like, he had him fucked up. Like, he had a great, excellent game on Wednesday. Fucking, like, everything that you want to know what Draymond Green did. That motherfucker was reading pick and rolls like I ain't seen. Like, all right, I'm coming out here. I know you're about to make this pass. Let me back up and steal your attempt at a pocket pass on this pick and roll. Easy.
Like, you talking shit to Corey.
He was fucking everywhere. Like, I can't. And now none of that shit matters because this motherfucker couldn't hit rim on a 5-foot floater to win the game. Like, it could have at least been like a bounce and it roll off the rim or something. This nigga went 2 feet left on a floater. I can't.
Nigga wide left on the floater. How you do that? How you do that? And yeah, that's just, you know, that's just horrible. But shout out to Memphis for winning yesterday, bro. Shout out to Ja Morant, bro. He actually shot well from the 3-point line, bro, and they gave him all the space in the world, bro, and he knocked them hoes down, bro. Shout out to Ja Morant, bro.
Yeah, relax on the play-in, man. The play-in's all right, bro.
It's
just like Corey said, man. We've gone through too many seasons and we need the NBA to be prevalent during this time while NFL's not on. We need that shit. And what you want them to do? You want them to shorten the fucking season? That's really the only other option at this point.
I'm down for that too.
Nigga, they start the season at Christmas time, I'm good.
So you just want them to keep the season the way it is right now?
I would cut, like, if you cut it down, I think in like the mid, there was something like, but if you started around Christmas and then it make it like, instead of 72, make it like 60 something. I don't remember the exact number of games because this was too short of a time period for as many games as they were having. Like, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday to like what the fuck is happening?
Kid,
Niggas
when
was
I was
pulling
looking,
their
I was looking
hamstring
to see
left
when the
and
Nets
right.
were playing, nigga. They were always playing. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? They just had like 2 games, like the 2 in a row. Yeah,
Bro, they
this schedule
played
was
every
crazy.
other day. They were playing every other day, fool.
It really was. Oh my god. Oh shit. Kawhi just caught a body. God damn.
Yeah, he just caught a nasty body. But how y'all? So now that the playoffs are set, bro, let's go first round predictions for everybody, bro. Miami is already down 0-1 to Milwaukee. We can start there, bro. Miami-Milwaukee series. How y'all got that looking?
I told you I got Milwaukee going to the finals, so I got Milwaukee in 6.
I got Miami in 7. It's the same roster, bro. It's the same roster. It's Giannis, the same nigga with no jumper. They beat Miami all 3 times this year, but Jimmy Butler didn't play. The game Jimmy Butler played, you saw what happened. They had to fight. So I'm rolling with Miami in 7.
That nigga didn't have to do Cleveland like that, bro. That's crazy.
That shit was mean.
You didn't have to do Cleveland like that, bro. Shit. I'm with Marcus, man. Fuck it. I got Miami in 6, bro. I kind of it still took you a game-winning shot to get them the fuck out of here. It still took that. That's my point. That's my point.
They are a perfect matchup for Milwaukee. They really are a perfect matchup for Milwaukee.
That's my point, is that it still took you a buzzer beater. Now, if this confidence don't shoot through the roof after this, Miami got them out of there last year. I got Miami in 6. If Milwaukee win the next game, we'll talk. But I don't put too much stock into game 1 today. I don't.
One thing that I noticed today too, I forgot. Of course, Kelly Olynyk's in Houston, but niggas got Trevor Ariza. That nigga was just up there playing defense and doing nothing else.
He made a clutch 3. He made a clutch 3.
That shit can be dangerous for Giannis. That's another nigga. He don't give a fuck about nothing but just guarding you. And Giannis struggles with that.
And fucking niggas up. And fucking, you would know who's with the shit. Trevor Ariza was with all the shit.
He with all the smoke. Man, I'm rolling with Miami. Oh yeah, and hey, Malik, you told me last year about playout Jimmy. I ain't going against him this year. I ain't even doing it.
Hey, Jimmy almost gave that game away early, bro. Jimmy almost gave that game away, bro, in the 4th. But he came in and hit that.
He always do that. No, Jimmy always do that shit. I don't know why. Jimmy will fuck up on the second to last play and then make the next play for you to win. That's just Jimmy. I don't get that shit. That's why I love playoff Jimmy.
Celebrate like. Nigga, no, you just almost cost us the fucking game.
Hey, Jimmy, if you ever watching this, Jimmy, hey, come have a conversation with us, bro. Hey, man, you gotta stop. You gotta get better on this 3 ball, bro. 24% for the season, bro. That ain't gonna cut it, bro.
I mean, he pretty much give you everything else.
He do everything else. He does literally everything else. I'm good. You can't have everything.
Hey, can he hit a wide open one though? Like he missed 3 wide open ones in this game.
He'll knock those down. He'll knock those down.
I get that. So we say all of this, but let Jimmy catch the ball wide open with 2 seconds left, you're gonna think that shot's going in.
It's good money.
Like I don't give a fuck what his percentage is. You give Jimmy a wide open shot at the end of the game, I'm holding my breath. I think Jimmy's making that shit.
All right. Next series. Let's stay in the East. We got Brooklyn versus Boston. How many games Brooklyn winning in, everybody? 4 or 5?
If they don't sweep, it's a disappointment.
I definitely got them sweeping. They kicked Boston ass all year with Jaylen Brown. This is no Jaylen Brown. This should just be Jason Tatum versus the world. Brooklyn and 4.
I don't know why that bar just hit. That was a crazy bar. Oh shit!
Jason Tatum
Kicking your
versus
ass
world.
with Jaylen Brown.
All right. Well, I think we all got the same on that one, bro.
Nah, no, we don't. I got Brooklyn in 5. I'm gonna give him one game just because Jason Tatum could go fucking nuclear at any point. I'm gonna give him one game. I give him one game. And plus,
y'all do not sweep them.
And plus,
I still don't think it's enough.
And plus, it's Kyrie in Boston, man. It is another dynamic to add to that to motivate them niggas to get. Look, this is another motivation to get them niggas one game. It'll be Brooklyn.
Kyrie averages like 45 a game against Boston. Like
I know. Look, man, what you want me to do, man? I'm trying to give them some respect, man.
No,
Yo,
there's no
that.
respect. They don't have respect for themselves.
I'm gonna give them one game.
Nah.
They are the
Brooklyn in
biggest
5.
disappointment. They are the biggest disappointment in the NBA this season.
I
Them
get
and
it.
New Orleans. Them and New Orleans are the biggest disappointments this season.
I get it. I give them one game.
I'm not doing this on some reverse. I'm not doing this on some reverse G shit.
Okay, no, and then at the same time, we still got to see how this James, KD, and Kyrie shit gonna work out. We might slip a game. You know what I'm saying? Might get one away.
That'll get tested in the second round. It should be a sweep.
So 5, gentlemen.
If 5, you can take 5. If they get 2 games from y'all, that's a fucking problem.
Y'all.
Facts.
Who's y'all?
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
On your head right
We're not doing this.
We're
not doing this.
Nope.
We're not doing this because we finna go to that series
What's
next.
next?
Hey, Knicks versus the Hawks, bro. Knicks versus the Hawks. What are we doing, bro?
Knicks fans, we hear Knicks tape, nigga.
Saying this with the Nets hat on his head.
It's good. We hear it. What you talking about? It's playoff time, baby. What you mean? Let me get my shit off. It's about time. God damn it! I got the Knicks in 6. Fuck out of here. Talk my shit. Loso, what up? What up?
I've been unbiased with my picks so far, and I'm going to continue with that trend. During the season, Julius Randle hit 40 on them niggas twice. I got the Knicks in 5.
Where we going?
And we got a crowd now. It ain't nobody I know that's gonna be more excited than New York.
And Knicks
I don't care if you got 3. If it's 30 people in the building, it's still gonna be lit. It don't matter.
Cause y'all, I don't know if y'all been to Madison Square Garden.
Nah, I ain't never been in
Not
New
for
York
a
City.
Knicks game.
If there's 30,000 in there,
yeah.
If there's 30,000 in there, it's loud enough. Trust me, my nigga, it's loud enough.
Question. I heard a very good question. I was listening to Bill Simmons' podcast. Who's more popular in New York right now, Julius Randle or Kevin Durant?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle, clear.
Like not even close.
Julius Randle.
KD really can't get love wherever he goes. It's
I'm gonna tell you how crazy
he really
it is in New York. I just saw that the Brooklyn Nets the Brooklyn Nets put a code out just to sell their playoff tickets. New York didn't have that problem. This shit sold out in minutes.
I'll say this. The Knicks, I trust the Knicks style in the playoffs because in the playoffs, everything slows down. It becomes a lot tougher, a lot more physical. And that's what the Knicks want to do is to make it this ugly-ass, knockdown, drag-out game. They play really good fucking defense. And, like, it's built for the playoffs and this time right here. Hawks in 7. Trey about to go the fuck off. Clint Capella about to average 20 and 20. And this is, I will say this.
Go ahead. I know this is cat. Go ahead, because I know this is cat. Go ahead.
I will fully admit that I am doing this just to piss Knicks fans off.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
At least you give me that.
I
At
have
least
zero
you gave me
problems
that.
admitting
You know
that.
why? You know
I
why?
have
Because
zero
the
problems
minute
admitting
you said Hawks in 7, I said, oh,
I have no problem admitting that at all. I'll say this. I do think that it's a terrible... Randall's a bad matchup for Atlanta. I think their best hope is if DeAndre Hunter is back playing like he was in the middle of the season. That's to me, that's the X factor. When DeAndre Hunter was going early in the season, DeAndre Hunter was fucking outstanding. If he can get back to that level, he's the only person with even a chance of giving Randall some issues, and he gives them another score on the offensive end. If he gets back there, the Hawks do have a shot. If he's how he was when he kind of came back and was iffy, the Knicks are going to win this series and maybe in 5.
I watch out for Gallinari if I'm the Knicks too. He usually cooks the Knicks. It doesn't matter. Gallinari cooks the Knicks every time he sees us. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm gonna keep my pick. I'm gonna say the Knicks. I'm gonna say in 6 because they do got a lot of niggas that's like. I think they got like 7 people for Atlanta that average double figures too. So like,
yeah,
they very capable.
Gallinari and Bogdanovich have been like the last couple months. Both of them,
especially Bogdanovich. He's been killing shit for real.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Knicks in 7. I think this will probably be one of the more entertaining series because of the teams, bro. Atlanta offensively, the Knicks defensively. Can the Knicks slow down Atlanta, and can the Knicks score enough points? I'm gonna pick the Knicks in 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta won. Especially with the Atlanta turned the season around when they hired Nate McMillan, because Atlanta was shitty.
And where's Indiana? Indiana? They're ready to fire their coach.
Nate McMillan turned that team around, bro, and I'm just saying Atlanta has, because remember Atlanta was like deep in shits, and then all of a sudden,
yeah, they had a little turmoil in the locker room. Remember Trae Young and Jason Collins? I mean,
we talked about
that. We talked about that. And then all of a sudden they hire Nate McMillan, and you don't hear nothing about that no more. Like they playing ball.
How many games is it gonna take for Trae Young to, like, a lot of people's gonna hate Trae Young within like 2 games? Once they watch like a couple full games in a row of how fucking annoying and how he hunts fouls.
If Atlanta go down 0-2, they go looking at him crazy.
By like halftime of game 2, you're gonna see like NBA to be like, yo, is Trae Young always like this? I can't stand this shit. He's always driving into people, flying. He does that shit. Like, you don't realize it until you really watch a couple Hawks games, how fucking annoying Trae Young is with that shit.
Yeah, man. Let's see. This is the last series in the East. Philly versus Washington. What are we doing?
Philly in 5.
Philly in 4. I got a sweep for that one. I'm sorry.
I got respect for Bradley Beal. I'll give him a game.
Yeah, I was about to say Bradley bust their ass for 60 early in the year, so that's the only reason why I'm gonna give him a game. Otherwise, they ain't got no answer for Joel Embiid or nobody else for that matter. So. I got Philly in 5.
I got Philly trying to send a fucking message in the first round. But I got them getting them the fuck out of here in 4.
Philly in 5. I got Philly in 5. I'm gonna give Westbrook and Bradley Beal a game.
I wouldn't be surprised though. Like if they was
maybe even 2.
That'd be good. That'd be that'll be a dub. That'll be
no. 2 is definitely a reach.
And Philly's got playoff people like dudes who've been Danny Green's been, Tobias has been, Seth Curry. Like they got a lot of Mike Scott, Dwight. Like they got a lot of playoff vets that are gonna like not let motherfuckers slack off and be on that bullshit.
Yeah, 4. And Doc's coach. 4. It's 4. Trust me, it's 4.
All right. On to the western side of the conferences. Let's go with the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies. How do y'all see this playing out?
Get the bros out.
Really? Ooh.
I got Utah sweeping. I got Utah sweep.
I disagree. This series reminds me on a lesser scale because I don't think either of these two teams are as good as they were.
Wait,
Donovan
I
is
forgot
not
about
playing.
Donovan Mitchell. I forgot about
He's
Mitchell.
practicing. He is supposed to play, but this is going to be his first game back.
Okay. In that case, hold the fuck up. In that case,
We saved you. We saved you.
because listen. Because this year I think Mitchell played a couple games. He busted ass for like 35 both games, so ain't nothing they could do with him. But I forgot the fact that he's hurt. If he's hurt, I'm gonna pick Utah still, but I'm gonna say it's 7. That's gonna be a struggle only because Donovan not at 100%, and you relying on everybody else like Mike Conley, and I don't know. I'm just gonna rely on the fact that like they've been playing all year with the ball movement. They all been shooting the 3 well. Everybody's 40% down there. I'm just rely on that to get them past first round. So I say Utah is 7.
I got Utah in 6. I think Memphis can take 2 off of them. I'm happy that it was Memphis. I think Golden State would have got swept. I don't think they were good enough. Me too. It was just when you can really, really game plan for Steph and figure other shit out, I think Utah would have done that. I think Memphis is not going to be scared of the moment. They got dudes that's just not like they're young, but they don't give a fuck. And I love that attitude about them. And it reminds me a lot of 2010 when the Lakers played the Thunder. And like I said, on a lesser scale though, like the Jazz ain't no defending champs. This Memphis ain't how OKC was then, and that was KD and Russ's first ever playoff experience. And it's like, oh, the champs is gonna run through them. And it's like, nah, about to be a knockdown, drag out. We ain't afraid of you motherfuckers. We coming here to play. We not afraid of this stage. Like that was in order. Like it ain't Oracle no more, but in fucking Golden State, the Chase Center. But that's a road game, winner takes all against a team that just beat you less than a week ago, and they stepped the fuck up and got that done. Like I have respect for their mindset, and they really are. And I think if Valanciunas can play well enough, because Utah's got the size to fuck with him, but if he can play even or really just have Gobert in foul trouble and some shit like that, I think Memphis is good enough to take a couple games because Dylan Brooks gonna come in there and beat the shit out of some people. That's just what he do.
Yeah, I agree with Corey. Like I got Utah in 6. Even if Donovan's not 100%, I give them that leeway to give him a couple of games. Memphis will probably steal the first 2 if possible. Then if Donovan gets healthy, I think it'll be a wrap from there. Yeah, so that's what I got. And Gerard, you were dead wrong. Like I told you on the phone last night, you were dead wrong about the Warriors giving Utah problems in the first round if they would have sneaked in there. Dead wrong. No.
Well, too bad we never found out. So, Memphis holds a special place because going to the playoff games there, bro. Seeing them niggas.
That's what gave me the extra game. That's what gave me the extra game. That's why I said 7.
The Memphis fans actually like Memphis is a basketball city at the end of the day. Memphis fans love Memphis basketball, whether it's the Tigers or the Grizzlies or high school basketball or AAU basketball, all that. The city will show up for the playoff games. They might not show up for no other games. They definitely gonna show up for the playoff games.
And be loud as if they've been there all
and
year.
Be loud as shit. I've been to the Clippers series where it's whoop that clip. I've been to the Oklahoma series where I've been to the San Antonio series, and like them niggas is just loud in them motherfuckers.
Are you about to pick Memphis?
Nah, Memphis is gonna lose in 7. I think they missing one piece. You
doing a lot of bigging up Memphis right there. I was like, wait.
I think they missing one piece, but I think Memphis gonna go. I think Memphis gonna go down fighting. They're not gonna go away easy. Like I think it's gonna be a knockdown, drag down fight, and I think I think if Memphis has enough pieces to play defense other than John Morant, but like enough pieces to play defense around everybody else. So I'm gonna say Utah in 7. But yeah, I wouldn't be
Utah's another
surprised if
team.
Memphis won.
I would
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think it should.
I would
I'd be very
surprised
surprised
if
if
they won.
Memphis won.
Even
Utah-
without Donovan Mitchell, I would be surprised.
Yeah. They got a lot of weapons. Like you would think you were saying like about Atlanta, they got a bunch of people who average double figures. I know Utah does too.
Yeah.
Conley can go off. Bogdanovich, didn't he drop 40 or 50
He just hit
long ago?
He just hit 44.
Hey, we
Clarkson,
ain't got to talk about that game.
Exactly. Clarkson can go off. Like they got people who can go off on that team. And even the ones who can't go off like that can shoot like a motherfucker and hit 5-6 threes in the game. Utah just got too many weapons, and I don't trust that. I trust certain people for Memphis defensively, but not all of them. And Utah will find those ones that they can fucking go at, and
the only reason why I can't shit on Gerard with feeling like Memphis got a chance to win it. You know why? Because Memphis has that Golden State 8th seed don't give a fuck mentality, and anytime you playing with that, I don't knock Gerard for feeling like they might get him out of here. It's definitely a chance. It's not.
And like we always been saying all year, I just got to see Utah in the playoffs. This regular season shit don't mean nothing.
They've won playoff series recently. They lost last year. I know they lost last year. They won the year before that. Like this ain't their first fucking trip.
Have we all not said that we waiting to see them in the playoffs though?
As far as championship contenders, yes, but not to get out the first round.
Not the first round.
Hey, you get out the first. Hey,
like when they play the Clippers in the next round, we need to see that shit. Yeah. Come on.
Next on was it? Let's go Denver and Portland.
Oh, we're skipping. Okay.
We'll say we got you. We got you.
No. I thought you were going to go 4 or 5 because that would be the matchup, and that's what normal people would do. Whatever. Portland is 6.
Portland hasn't played Denver well this season, except for the last game when Denver didn't play nobody. With that being said, I got Portland in 6.
Same. I got Portland in 6. I don't think you're.
Injury wise, I don't disagree with y'all.
Yep.
I'm not picking against my team.
Of course you're not.
That's really the only reason, to be honest with you. If y'all had Portland's defense is fucking terrible. It's just really, really bad. I would have picked y'all if y'all would have had Jamal Murray, but
yes,
with Ricky Rubio the third, nah, I don't know.
Okay,
and remember, y'all asked for this.
All right.
That's what you wanted.
Y'all asked for this.
Yes, this is what I wanted. And I am still picking Denver in 6. I am picking Denver in 6. Portland's defense is trash.
It is.
It is trash. And it's trash off something that we do very well, which is the pick and roll. And if they can't stop Jokic and whoever else is in the pick and roll with them, it is a fucking wrap. I don't care what it is.
Who else is going to be in the pick and roll with?
I mean,
because if you talk about Austin Rivers or Ricky Rubio the fourth,
bro?
I think they can survive that.
I have no clue who is gonna be on the floor, bro. To be honest with you, bro. I mean, Monte still ain't back yet. Will Barton might be back. PJ Dozier gone, bro. Like it's just a lot of shit that is just like Jokic and Michael Porter Jr., bro, and I don't think that's enough scoring all the way around to get past Porter.
Got 2 Aaron Gordon.
You know it's bad when you missing PJ Dozier,
right?
And I fucks with PJ Dozier, but still.
But the thing is, so the thing with PJ, bro, and watching him all season, he excels when he's coming off the bench, not when he's a starter. Because now you playing against starters and you can't play against 7, 8, 9 down the bench, bro. And it's I think it's gonna be a tough season, a tough series for us.
I got Portland in 6, nigga. I don't give a.
Yep.
Fuck all three of y'all.
I got Portland in 6. You not stopping
was-
CJ and Dame, nigga. Like I get you. Like
Nah.
I was
I'm
close to
sorry,
giving
it's
them.
going-
I was close to saying 5,
me too.
but because their defense is so terrible, I gotta go and give y'all another game because they probably will
Jokic's
give y'all
numbers are going to be ridiculous. Like I'd be willing to bet Jokic number wise might have the most impressive series of the playoff period.
I'm thinking like 25,
round.
15, and 10 for that nigga for the series.
Like
I
he might
get
go
that.
crazy in the series.
Bruh
I don't
had
trust
21
anybody
points
else
in 19 minutes.
I don't trust anybody else on your team.
in the last game.
But after you get those numbers from Jokic, it's gonna be such a drop off.
I don't trust nobody else.
You're gonna get
I
like
need
16,
MPJ.
17 from Aaron Gordon Jr. And then Aaron Gordon Sr. is only gonna give you 12 points. So like y'all niggas is just outgunned at this point, bro. Y'all can't help it.
Like y'all need Porter to more or less damn near play CJ even, and I don't trust that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we finna see. 4 or 5 is the game that's on TV now. Dallas and the Clippers. Who we rolling with?
Against my better judgment, I'll go Clippers in 7. Dallas, like I don't know.
Dallas
what
is
it
actually
is,
winning by 1 right
I
now.
know Dallas is winning right now.
They hitting some shots, bro.
Yeah, I'm picking Dallas to win in 7 because they played them tough just like they did last year. All year this year, they remember they gave them their worst loss. Probably we haven't seen early this year.
Woo!
Like Dallas always play them niggas tough, and they seem to be really motivated from last year to kill these niggas. Plus, I don't give a fuck what kind of season Paul George had. When it comes to the playoffs, I don't trust this nigga. I don't care. He will have to show me whatever the fuck he gonna do. If he hit 30, if he averages 30, it's fine. He's gonna have to do it. But I don't trust that nigga. I don't trust him at all. Man,
and they can't guard Luka. They really can't guard Luka.
Nobody.
Like for y'all to I know that, but like this is what you're supposed to do. Shannon Sharp always says shit all the time. Like he's supposed to have 2 of the best perimeter defenders of all time. And this is this unathletic, and there's this unathletic guy that smokes y'all for 40 every fucking game. Like, and y'all can't figure out how to stop him. Nah, like they got to be better. I do think they'll still edge it out in 7, but I think Dallas is very, very confident that they could beat them.
I'm going Dallas in 6.
Damn it, see?
This is I hope Gerard. I hope you're right because. Damn it, that'll bring me so much joy.
Dallas in 6. I think Dallas gonna steal this game, and I think it win serve at home, and you good. You win in 6. If they go back to LA game 7, I don't think they win.
I got Clippers in 7.
How confident are you in that pick, Malik?
Not confident.
Like,
don't. You know why? You know why I don't see it. But here's the thing: it's not easy for me to make this pick watching game 1. Like it's easy for me to make the other picks,
right?
Because I don't know what the fuck is going to happen, so I could go off of what I see on paper. But looking at this game, what I'm waiting on to see is the addition of Rondo in these closing minutes.
Yeah, because Luka got 30.
Whatever they do from this point, because the Mavs are hitting shots too, but PG just hit a big shot. Like I'm not going to shit on PG. PG just hit a big shot to hit him up 1. But y'all shit is faster than mine anyway. So y'all could be seeing some crazy shit that I don't see.
I'm ahead right now.
But what's the score?
Rondo. Speaking to it, Rondo just hit a 3, and the Clippers are up 2.
Yeah, like that's the key for me. If they pull this, if they pull this game out and they don't let Dallas steal it, I got the Clippers in 6.
All right, so last series, the Suns versus the nigga that broke the rules.
It's LeBron.
You're the only nigga that can violate protocol and not have to be
LeBron.
15 days. That's crazy.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right he did.
I respect it. I respect it as a black king in this environment.
We got the Lakers versus the Suns. 2 versus 7. Who you got?
I hate
Get
the
your
worst
shit
of
out,
champion
Corey.
favorites.
Get your
I
shit
hate
off.
that
Corey.
we're such heavy favorites in this. I really do. I still got Lakers in 6. I'm concerned. Either that play-in game was exactly what we needed to like get a kick in the ass and be like, it's playoff time, step your shit up, or like we got some real concerns. And I am still a little concerned, but our role players did their job. And I sure like KCP was good, Caruso was fucking amazing. I'm blanking. Wes Matthews came in the second half, was really fucking good. Like I trust Marc Gasol in big playoff moments. But we're just a really good. Phoenix is the ideal matchup for us. If we were playing Utah, I'd be much more concerned. But Phoenix don't got the size to fuck with us, and that's the key. Like there's Ayton, but we got big bodies. We got 3 niggas as big as Ayton. Then who's next? Frank Kaminsky is not. I'm not worried about Frank Kaminsky. I'm not worried about Dario Saric. Like that's they don't got the size to fuck with us at the end of the day, and we got enough people to throw it. Chris Paul is not. Booker and Chris Paul, their numbers against us this year are not fucking good. Like we've defended both of them very very well. So I'm gonna trust us to handle our business and take care of it in 6. But I hate being this big of a favorite as a 7 seed. Like, can we at least act like they're the fucking 2 seed a little bit? It is concerning to me.
No, because at the end of the day, they don't have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and that shit is different levels. And like Corey hit all the points pretty much. I looked at it during the year. Paul had a game where he hit a triple double, but it wasn't like crazy. Booker had a game where he might hit like 21. That ain't shit for him. So like the last game they played where AD hit 42, 13, and 5 and shit. It told me all I need to know about that Phoenix team. That was without LeBron too. They told me everything I need to know. So
and Schroeder.
I know it's not Phoenix's fault that they couldn't prove that they could beat the Lakers at full strength. It ain't their fault, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that they can beat them at full strength if the Lakers are healthy. LeBron, AD, Drummond up front. They can play. Also, go small if you want to. They got Trez. They got Keith if they want to bring him in. THT is the secret weapon. Caruso can guard 1 and 2 and maybe 3 sometimes. They got a roster full of proven guys. And I'm looking at Phoenix roster looking like I'm not so sure about Cameron Payne and all these niggas. So I'm picking the Lakers in 6.
Shout out to the nigga from them, bro. Shout out to Cameron Payne, bro.
He killed us in that game. He damn near like we won that last game that you was talking about. Cameron Payne was like 100% for like 3 points. That motherfucker was not missing at all.
But all right, so that's the first round. We'll save second round when we get close.
Sir, give me your
Malik
pick. No. Give me your pick.
I thought you picked, bro. My bad.
Gerard, you ain't even picked.
I ain't even picked it.
Gerard didn't pick that neither.
My bad, bro.
Make your pick.
I got the Lakers in 6. Maybe 5. But LeBron is not healthy all the way, bro. I'm gonna say 6.
No. No, I think Brown just needed to get that game off. I think this shit is over in 4 or 5. I'm sorry. I really do. Cause you know why? It's the addition of Andre Drummond to cancel out DeAndre Ayton playing AD. I think AD goes to the fuck off this series. Like I don't see. And you want to throw Jay Crowder at him?
Man,
he's too small.
Saw that in the finals.
He's too small.
Like
Like that's my point. That's my point. Who are you throwing at AD for it? No, AD's cooking this series. Nah, I got the Lakers in 4 or 5. Yo, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
That's fucked up. Phoenix had this such a great year, only to run into the 7 seed. That's not really a 7 seed. That's fucked up.
Another point. LeBron always shits on his friends. He always shits on his friends.
First round, and he's never lost in the first round. He's never been below a 4 seed before, but he's never lost in the first round.
Right.
Because we always wanted to see Chris Paul versus James, right? We've never seen that before, right?
Nah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely about to shit on CP3 because he's been shitting on Melo for years. He's definitely about to shit on CP3. Like CP3 definitely getting this work. Nah, this shit is over at 4. I tell you that, this shit is over at 4. Nah.
Last topic of the day.
Corey knows I'm right. Corey knows I'm right. He just doesn't like the odds of one because it makes it seem like it's dangerous. No, Corey, you're fine. You're good. You're fine. You're fine, bro. You're good, bro.
Last topic, bro. The NBA and the season awards, man. The finalists this year. Let's run through it. We'll start at Coach of the Year, man. Coach of the Year. The finalists are Quinn Snyder, Monty Williams, and Coach Thibodeau. Who are you guys picking for Coach of the Year?
Monty or Tibbs. I'm not mad at Tibbs winning, but it's Monty or Tibbs. But I got Monty.
I'm rolling with Tibbs. I might be the little prisoner of the moment kind of thing, but not only is New York number 4, Tibbs gave him an identity. He got him playing motherfucking tough ass defense, and he changed life over there, bro. Like, I just gotta give it to Tibbs. Shout out to Money though, man. But if Chris Paul is everything y'all say he is, never. You know what, Jersey?
You're not doing that. You're not doing that.
You're right.
Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year, bro.
You're right. We out. You got it. Y'all got it. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
I hate you.
I hate this nigga Marcus, bro.
I hate you so much.
Oh shit.
I'm rolling with Monty. I said it on the post, bro. 30 games over 500, better than 10 games over 500. I think y'all saying Tibbs simply because the Knicks in the fucking playoffs.
Both of them super exceeded expectations. Like, people thought Phoenix might be good, but like they
super expected.
I thought New York was going to the lottery again.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I'm not mad at
Tibbs. Nothing you can tell me to change my mind. If you would have said, "Yo, y'all gonna be the 4 seed," what?
No.
Man, you don't. I would have laughed
at you. Well, I mean, there was a little
shit.
person on the podcast earlier before the season. I was like, "Yo, my surprise team of the year gonna be," and I wasn't judging off of my heart. So,
man, what's the next saying. One, man? What's the next?
I can't make my pick.
Go ahead, make your pick, bro. We already know who it is. Make your pick.
Yeah, it's Tibbs. It's Tibbs. It's Tibbs. Like, it's not, to me, it's Tibbs. And it's not close.
Oh, I disagree with.
It's not close. It's not close.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
It's not close to me, bro. I'm sorry. It's Tibbs.
To me, honestly, I had Quinn Snyder being close, like, honestly, to winning because of how long he kept Utah afloat, even without Mitchell.
I think Quinn, and I gotta mention, if it wasn't Quinn up here, Steve Nash deserves mention too, because this Brooklyn year has been fucking ridiculous, and they still the 2 seed despite Kyrie going MIA before the season. The niggas talk before the season. We're not talking about Kyrie right now. Before the season, them niggas was talking about. I don't even think we really need a coach. Like, we forgot about that moment because that shit came before the season. But him coming into his first head coach job, never being a head coach, dealing with Harden hurt, dealing with KD hurt, and Kyrie and all his madness, and still have them as a 2nd seed. Like, Nash deserves a lot of credit for the shit he's done.
This nigga Finney Smith is cooking the clip.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
50-40-90. 50-40-90.
We ain't talking about Kyrie.
I'm just saying, Kyrie,
Nash definitely does deserve consideration. The only reason why I'm saying it's not close is because of my heart with Tibbs. Y'all already know. Y'all already know that. It's close. But The shit that makes it interesting, and I think Monty might still win it, is that the coaches feel that Monty is the coach of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like I figured if it was going to be, I think Monty's going to win, but me personally feel like Tibbs should be the coach of the year. But Monty's going to win because I felt like if Tibbs was going to win, he would get that sympathy vote from the coaches to be like, hey, yo, you turned that shit around. We feel like you're coach of the year. For Monty to still win that vote to pretty much tells me what it's going to be.
For sure. Most improved player this year, the finalists are...
Finalists are bullshit, except for one. There's one rightful finalist.
We don't need to fucking talk
There's
about
one rightful finalist. No, I'm not going to talk about who's going to win it because we know who's going to win it because he should. He absolutely deserves it. Julius Randle's winning most improved player. It's not fucking close. Like, I don't know why the other two are on there. Michael Porter Jr., correct me if I'm wrong here, Gerard. Michael Porter Jr. is a lottery pick, right? He's a lottery pick, correct?
Pick 14, yes.
Lottery pick. This is his second.
Actually,
season.
no. It was the 15th pick that year.
You weren't.
We had to be. We've been in the playoffs the last 3 years.
Top half of the first round. Correct?
15 is the
At
back
worst.
half.
I thought he was 14.
15, 16.
No, it isn't. There's 30 teams. There's 30 teams.
We in the back half. 16. That's back half.
You're 15. How you keep moving it back?
Whatever.
Top half of the first
round
back
pick. Half. It don't matter.
Number two.
KP only got 10 points.
Number 2. This is his second year, correct? Second year playing games.
Yes.
So in other words, he's making progression the way someone in his position should.
Correct.
Right? So why the fuck is he a finalist for most improved player? For doing the normal shit that a high potential, no one's fucking opinion of Michael Porter Jr. changed this year. He was a player who had good potential, who might make a leap. End of the season, he's a player with good potential who might make a leap. Why the fuck is he here? He did what he's supposed to do. Randall, people thought Randall was at a ceiling and he leapt way the fuck above the ceiling. That's what most improved player is. I'd put that same thing on Jaylen Brown. Everyone thought Jaylen Brown was good, but he ain't about to be no fucking all-star, superstar kind of. That's the motherfuckers who should be up there. Shai Gilgeous, if we're trying to throw that out there, who should have been an all-star, but wasn't an all-star. Or a motherfucker who came out of nowhere like fucking Lou Dort, who the fuck knew who that was, came in the bubble and did his whole shit and then built on that. Those are the motherfuckers who's supposed to be in most improved player. Those are the people who's supposed to be in most improved player, not a fucking lottery pick who made normal lottery pick progression in this fucking second year. That shit is dumb.
What about Jeremy Grant? What you think about him?
He got put in the fucking... Congratulations. You went to the most shitty team of all time. No one gives two shits about Jeremy Grant now. You put up good numbers on a team because...
Yeah, but what about his case for most improved player? He improved.
He's more deserving. Did he improve or did he just get his situation improved for him to put up numbers?
Can it be both?
No, he's got more. There ain't nobody on that team that's gonna shoot the ball more than Jeremy Grant.
He's got more of an argument than MPJ. He's got more of an argument than MPJ to me. But I would have taken Jalen, Shai Gilgeous, or Lou Dort. I'd put all three of them over those two. But regardless, Randall is far and away the fucking winner.
I hate to say it, bro, but god damn, Michael Porter Jr. is really the most improved player this year, bro.
In the show. Sign off.
I'm out of here, bro.
Sign off.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
This nigga's definitely wilding, bro. All right, dog.
This nigga smoking that shit.
He went from 9 points to 19 points, 6 rebounds to 9 rebounds. Up his assist numbers, bro. We are good.
All right, what's
give my man's most improved player.
Oh my god.
What's
okay,
that?
KP.
I might need to change my pick.
I'm sorry. You said he's averaging. You want to try that again?
What I missed on the rebounds?
You want to try them numbers again? Rebounds? How many?
Did I miss on the
He might average
rebounds?
7 rebounds. He averaged 7 rebounds. Let's calm that down.
My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm
bring that
sorry.
back
I
a
went
little
up.
bit.
I went up a rebound. Whoop de doo. At the end of the day, he's still
the same person we thought he was.
I mean, y'all.
Aaron Gordon number 2. Now what's next?
He's been consistent all year with his play.
No,
I
he
am
has
proud
not.
to say he is
No, he has
most
not.
improved, and he's shooting ridiculously numbers from the field, bro. Let's leave it at that. Sixth man of the
Let's leave it
year.
at that.
Sixth man of the year.
I got Dallas in 6.
I'm watching it too.
I got Dallas in 6, bro. Go ahead.
Sixth man of the year. We got Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles,
Stop it.
and
Just stop it at Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan.
This award's been decided since fucking January.
Yeah.
You can just stop right there.
Alrighty. And am I missing one? Defensive player of the year. We have Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons.
I think they're gonna give it to Rudy, but I think Ben should win it.
I got Ben because Ben guards 1 through 4, sometimes 5.
The man fucking like goes and guards Giannis one game and then guards Dame Lillard the next, and then guards like Bron the next, and then it's the chase around Steph. Like there's nobody else in the league who could do some shit like that. I got Ben.
I got Ben also.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Nobody got Rudy?
No.
I do think he's going to win it, though. I do think they're going to give it to Rudy, but
no.
To me,
Rudy has been on too many posters this year, and niggas is putting up buckets on Rudy consistently. I'm sorry.
Oh, the Clippers are,
it's a wrap. Oh, yeah, no, it's a wrap. They just
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
How many games did I say I had Dallas in?
7. 7.
It's 6.
Dallas
Bro.
is 6.
I'm not changing nothing. I'm not saying shit. I'm reserving until around 3 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow after I see how the Lakers look. And now, depending on how that goes, I might come talking shit later on Sunday, but I ain't got nothing to say right now.
And last but not least, before we get up out of here, MVP of the NBA. The finalists are Steph Curry. He's at home. Joel Embiid. He might be on crutches by the end of first.
Do you just hate good point guards?
I don't hate Steph. Let me get it out. I don't hate Steph. But the last finalist and the guy that deserves it the most, the guy that's going to get it, Nikola Jokic. Who are you guys putting your vote for, man? What are we doing?
I've been picking Nikola Jokic ever since Embiid got hurt. Nikola Jokic is the MVP. I ain't gonna lie to you though. If Steph Curry would have beat the Lakers and them niggas would have won number 7, Steph Curry's my pick, and I wouldn't give a fuck what you say. But I'm logical today. Nikola Jokic is the MVP.
We know who's going to win the MVP. Jokic is going to win it. I'm not going to argue the point of Jokic winning it. But I do got some shit to say to a certain person who's here on this podcast who had the nerve, the audacity to say some dumb shit that Steph Curry only really had one good month. That bullshit right there. So I just wanted to run this by Gerard real quick because in February, Steph was 32 and 7. Just is this good? Just let me know if this is good. In January, Steph was 28, 6 and 6 on 48% and 43% from 3. In February, Steph was 32, 6 and 7 on 50% and 42% from 3. And then in April, Steph went 37. You said Steph Curry only had one good month.
What is their record, Corey? Corey, what is their record?
We know who's going. What's their fucking team?
Yes, it's a team. Most
that
valuable
he's not
player.
Going to get it because the team
putting up buckets To do what, Corey? Lose.
To give them a chance to make the fucking playoffs, which they never would
He
have
put
came
up
close
39
to doing.
and caught an L.
They was a number
I'm not
11, Gerard.
arguing. They would have been a fucking 14 seed if it wasn't for Stephen Curry. We're not gonna act like he ain't deserving to be up there.
We saw
Not
what they look like. We literally just came off a season with what they look like without Steph and Draymond for that matter. But definitely Steph. We just seen it. How can they be on the way to the 7th spot almost and he not be considered with the year that he's had? All because you just want to give it to Jokic. I get it, Rod. Jokic is gonna win. You don't have to do this. Just keep it real. Steph should have been there. It ain't nobody else that you can put there. Who else? Giannis? We don't give a fuck.
Not one time did I say that he doesn't deserve to be a finalist. Just doesn't deserve the window award.
What you put on Twitter yesterday, you said you couldn't believe that he was getting the final votes like that because he was in the A spot. You said that yesterday.
We got you on Twitter, nigga. That's right.
I know what I said.
Yep.
I know what I said. He getting votes. I never said that he was winning. He
should get votes. But he should get votes.
He's Steph Curry. He should get votes every fucking year. Like, what are we doing? It just don't, because it don't sit right with me that motherfuckers was saying that he was the MVP clearly though.
It was never clear.
No, it was motherfuckers was saying that clear. It's Steph and only Steph. And it's the nigga sitting next to me. The nigga sitting next to me. I said it. The motherfucker sitting next to me.
Nigga. Fuck out of here. At me, nigga.
Told me that it was Steph and it's Steph and nobody else. Like that. No. It don't sit right with me. No. My man's been playing amazing ball all year. And man, I'm just saying, Nikola Jokic is the MVP, bro. I don't care what none of the shit.
Nah, you can't tell me shit. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I hope they look at this shit and they clearly see that Steph is the most valuable player this year. That team is garbage. Garbage, bro.
It's bad. It's really bad.
It's like them. I'm just telling you, the way they defended Steph in them fucking playing games showed me everything I needed to see, bro. I've never seen but here's the thing: I've never seen that shit before. I've never seen team feel confident enough to throw 3 people at you every possession. And dare everybody else to make us. I don't give a fuck. We standing in the paint or there's 3 niggas trapping Steph somewhere in the corner. I've never seen that shit before, dude. Nah, I got Steph as the MVP, bro. I'm sorry.
It's the first time for everything. The greatest shooter in the world, and he's still putting up 39, bro. Like, I get it. And
he lost the play-in, but let's not forget, even though Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double, he was an 8th seed that year. So I'm giving Steph that hope, too.
I mean, they was the 6th seed, bro. Don't do that.
They were 6 or 7. I don't know. They were a low seed. I know that. That shouldn't have been his MVP. Harden should have got that MVP. I said that before.
Harden should have cleared.
I thought that was bullshit. They gave the same reason they said Harden couldn't win the MVP over Steph, and then they used that same shit and gave it to Russ. I thought that was bullshit. I didn't like that.
All right, man. So that's it, man, for the show today. I got a special guest coming up here. The sponsor for the segment earlier today about the PS4 raffle and all that, man. My little brother's here. The Golden Back Bullies head coach is here.
Hi.
What up? My nephews are here. What's up, man?
What up, man? Bro, it's a PS5, not a PS4.
Right?
My bad. PS5, Mike. I'm sorry.
Don't be selling this short. Don't be selling it short like that.
I'm sorry, people.
You know what, Jalen? Don't worry.
There you go right there.
Hey, Jalen, don't worry about it. I'm
I'm
gonna take care of the sponsorships from now on, bro.
for everybody that's been asking me, is it there? He has it. I sent out the picture and everything. He has it. Hey, man. Tell me the details.
It's legit. All right. So pretty much what it is. pretty much what it is I have a K through second grade program out here in Birmingham for travel basketball. So pretty much what we're trying to do is bring the youth together and figure out the best possible way for committed parents and committed kids to come out and play ball as cost efficient as possible. So we was able to land a PS5. Like I said, we got a $250 Foot Locker gift card for third place, and then we have a 65-inch TV. And it is legit. This is not a joke. This is legit. PS5 comes with the controller. It's here. This ain't no joke. This is all legit. I have Instagram and Facebook. So if you are looking to get a PS5, it's $25, bro. It ain't too often that you're gonna get a PS5 for $25. A 65-inch TV for $25. But most importantly, even if it's like, bro, I don't need none of that, bro, invest in the future, bro. It's a lot of kids. Currently, we have 8 kindergartners that's already committed to playing travel ball, kindergarten. And when I say that they all can go, I promise you, they all can go. And this ain't like I'm pulling up in cities. So if you, hey, I got a team, bro, we pull up on you. It ain't no fear. It ain't none of that.
Talk your shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never ran from nothing. I ain't scared of nobody. So, and that's the same thing we instilling in the kids. So if you think you got this top program, or you like, man, they ain't talking about nothing, you gonna find out shortly. You are gonna find out shortly. Yes, we will ship your prizes, Candace. Yes, we will ship your prizes. That's a lot of people's questions. I'm not gonna drive it to you. So if you in
Let's
Cali,
be real. Candace better not win this shit. Let's just keep doing it. We ain't doing that. Candace, you will not win.
So Jalen, while we got you here, go ahead and explain to us how do I buy a raffle? What do I have to do?
all right, cool. For all digital raffle tickets, you can follow us at Goldenback Basketball on Facebook and on Instagram. Come to the page. Our Cash App is $. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right.
Goldenback Basketball.
$Goldenback Basketball. So once we receive your $25 Cash App, you need to direct message either our Instagram or our Facebook with your first and last name, email address, and your phone number. And then we will physically send you a picture of your ticket with your ticket number. We will also be doing the drawing in June. I know currently the ticket says June 3rd, but we might push it back a little bit further. But the raffle will be live. Trying to figure out all that. We might come do it on Conversations at the Shop, but the raffle will be live, and we will have the kids with us when we do the raffle. So more than likely, the kids will pull the tickets more so than somebody thinking it's rigged because of adults. Here go one of these kindergartners here. So if you don't think it's really about some ballers, this kid is 6. And I guarantee you, this is not a scam. There is a real PS5. There is a real 65-inch TV and a $250 Foot Locker gift card. So please, 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 if you don't want to buy the ticket, you are more than welcome to donate. Any amount counts. And that's about it, bro. If you don't have Cash App, you can direct message me and we can figure out the best way to get that done. If it's Venmo, if it's whatever the case is, we'll figure it out. Also, anybody in Memphis, Tennessee, I will be there next weekend. So people that actually want physical tickets, Gerard, if you got people that need physical tickets, let me know. I will be in Memphis all Memorial Day weekend. So please, please, please hit us up.
I'll be in Memphis too, my brother.
Okay. Another thing. How long do I have to support this cause to get this PS5? Like how long? When is the cutoff date? That's enough.
As of right now, we're shooting towards mid-June. We actually have a tournament. So this is going to cover gym rental. This will cover uniforms. And when I say uniforms, these kids going to be fly. And we got a surprise that'll be dropping possibly July. But our first tournament is August 6th through the 8th in Dallas, Texas. So we will be in Texas for a big-time tournament, and we want to make sure that we have all team shoes, uniforms, shoot-around shirts, and everything prepared for them. So like I said, mid-June will give us enough time for the turnaround to get everything back to us. But like I said, mid-June. So I'll please follow our pages. We'll post all details there. And like I said, support. That's all we ask for, support.
Facts.
A lot of, and this sound crazy. You'll spend $25 on some BS. Might as well invest in the future with that 25.
Facts.
All right, man. Help the kids out, man. Help the kids out. We didn't
Definitely. And the Nuggets
didn't
going
have
home
it,
first round, Gerard.
Hey, man, get off my show.
You can't kick them off like that.
Oh man, yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all support the bro. Somebody got a birthday next Friday. We might go to drinking, bro. We might leave the kids at home, go drinking, bro.
It might be Friday, but we can rearrange some things. So we can
I don't care what day it is. I'm there till Monday. I don't care what day it is.
All right, well, only thing you need to know, I got to be back by Sunday because we got practice Sunday night. So whatever prior to that, I got to be back by Sunday.
All right, tell them man the shit dry Sunday. We going up.
For sure, that. Appreciate y'all, bro. Like I said, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Please reach out. You can hit Gerard up or you can get directly to me. I'm Jalen Jones on Facebook. A lot of y'all probably friends, but if you got questions, I also
no Facebook messages, y'all.
I also partially manage 901 daiquiris. So if you got a direct message there, hey, I'm there. If there's conversations at the shop, you can hit me there. Wherever you need me, I promise. I promise.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
Respect.
But yeah, man. That was our positive. Would that be our positive word for the day?
Yeah, invest in the
Can
future.
be.
There you go. Absolutely. Invest in the future. Those are the positive words. There you go.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that.
All right, man. So y'all know the deal. We on Spotify, we on Apple Music, we on Google Podcasts, man. Make sure y'all support the show. Y'all can go get your merch at y'all can get y'all merch at merch@theshop.store. The Patreon link is everywhere. It's patreon.com/convos at the shop. Twitch is Twitch TV at Convos at the shop. We're trying to get the Twitch affiliate program rolling, so y'all make sure y'all follow us on Twitch. 40 I think 39 followers away now. We had a new follower yesterday, so hey, let's get this shit popping. Let's get this shit rolling. Let's get this money in so we can start eating bread. Remember, also July 17th is episode 100. We will be filming episode 100 in Memphis at the barbershop, Infamous Cuts. Y'all can follow them on Instagram at Infamous Cuts Memphis, but we will be there. So let's get it popping. We out this piece, man.